Welcome everybody. This is our most awaited session at GSV. We're going to actually build our own AI today, and we've done some work around this so y'all can actually experience it in person for yourself. I'm Ashish Fernando. I'm founder and CEO at EDMO. We've been helping a lot of universities from some Ivy Leagues like UPenn, NYU, big onlines like Western Governors, really look at their enrollment and admissions funnels and build AI into it where it's meaningful, where it can act quick, act smart, and give that student experience that we've all been wanting for a long time, and make it more like banking or like, calling your, I don't know if calling your phone service provider is a good example. I don't know if you still have that. No, right? It's not. But like insurance, like you can get insurance quotes in 5 minutes. You can transfer money. You can book your flight in 5 minutes. And we're like, how can we get students to get that same experience in 5 minutes? And that's been our goal at EDMO. And so today we'll show you some of that, help you understand a little bit more, and take it back to your institutions, not in terms of what EDMO does, but in terms of, okay, hey, what's maybe one or two use cases where AI can actually make a difference, right? Okay, so we'll look at that. I'll show you a couple of boring slides on human versus AI, but you've seen a lot of those already. Right, we'll show you our version, and then we'll jump right to the DIY session, okay? All right, so this is an important one for you all to look at. This is how we look at the world of manual versus AI and why we do what we do. What you see at the top is what a lot of us miss out in the conversations around technology. It's all about student engagement. How do you engage that student? Figure out where they are in the process right now, at this moment, and how do you intervene? Once you get that right, everything else comes after that. Cost reduction and improvement in enrollment yield and things like that is all a factor of if you can engage your funnel the right way. And that's the main goal for us at EDMO. We look at student engagement, response times, and scalability at the top, and then come, we'll probably help reduce costs. It's machine, it's AI, it's going to reduce costs and improve and be available 24/7. All right, so with no further ado, let's jump straight into creating your own agent. You all are on the home screen where you see the create account. Just create your quick account and you will jump right in. If you don't have access to a computer, which I think is none of you, all of you have a computer, so you don't have to scan this code. You can just jump right in. I'm going to do this with you, okay? Sorry. What we're going to build today is an agent, and I'm going to give you free will to build the kind of agent you want to, okay? So once you jump in and you're on that screen, let me know. Before you start creating your agent, just hold on for a second. I'll tell you what all you can and should do. But just before you hit anything, just log in, create your account, be there. I see most of you are on that screen. Fantastic. Now, you have a couple of these agents already built for you, but pick any use case at an institution. Actually, how many of you all are from institutions? Can I see a raise of hands? Okay, a lot of you are. Okay. How many of you all from ed tech in general? Tech, okay, looking for tech. How many investors? I care the most about you. I don't raise much. We're building organically. So good. Pick any use case that you care the most about and hit create new agent. And you don't even need to do a lot. You just need to give little prompts. Feel free to give as much detail as you want. You want to give it a name. You want it to do certain things. You want to just say, I don't know, student advising, whatever. I'll just pick one that's already here and I'll hit generate agent, okay? And y'all actually are connected to the better internet service, so yours should go faster than mine. You will actually see that the prompt itself is created on its own, and it will actually match some of what you've asked that agent to be, do, and feel like. Feel free to modify some of that. Go through those screens, You'll go through 3 screens, get through all of those. Y'all all understand this. You see goals. Feel free to delete a goal. Feel free to add a goal. Make that goal anything. Try to keep it within the use case that you're trying to build, right? Just keep it there at a high level. We're going to do something fun once you have the bot. This is not just your typical chat bot. We're going to talk to it. So we'll get to the exciting part, but take your time and try to do, try to build that bot, okay? Once you get to that screen on speed, in yesterday's session, we had a funny thing. Somebody reduced the speed a lot. So when we spoke to the bot, it was, hi, Ashish. It's already optimized for the right speed at 1x. So you can make it faster, slower, but that's all up to you. Pick the voice, like a male voice, a female voice, and then deploy your agent. Okay. I'll say your agent is live, and you can test it. Now, we'll do a voice test, but before that, just chat with your agent. Tell me how you're feeling. You feel like it's not hallucinating, it's actually doing some interesting things. And how did it do it? Like, you see a lot of times when you build a bot, when you do something that quick, it'll not hallucinate. Then I'll tell you a little bit about what's happening in the background. But any questions? Anybody seeing something absurd? No? All agents look good? Any errors? Screen store? Nothing. Okay, awesome. So what you see here is an entire knowledge base. It's like a brain that already understands institutions. So it takes the time out it takes your time. It basically helps you to not spend most of your time trying to do this. Like, you could literally put the URL of your institution and say, learn from this, and it's going to know it. You can actually add it. You can go and edit that bot and do more. Just revise it, do more things to it. You could literally say, hey, can you go to my harvard.edu and go to our student success page and learn from there and become a student success bot. It's going to do all of that. And why does it not hallucinate? It's because we've created guardrails around it. So you can do whatever you want, but if you said, talk to me about Hollywood, it's not going to do that. So a lot of our myths around, hey, but this is all public and open and it's going to do whatever it feels like, that's wrong. If you build the framework right, you can actually build a bot that does well. Now let's take it to the next level. This is a bot we built. We built its brain, and it works. Let's actually talk to it. Okay? So let's see. I'm seeing some of your bots. I'm seeing skills development, request processing, curriculum advisor, admissions advisor. This is awesome. Registration assistant, scholarship, music theory tutor. All right, let's take some of these bots and talk to them and get all of us to actually see how this bot talks and how it doesn't even hallucinate. It talks about what you built it for. Who wants to go first? Does anybody of you want to go first? We'll get a mic to your laptop and we'll talk to it. Yeah, you want to? Yeah? Okay. All right, let's go with Andy's bot. Oh, okay. Sorry, Andy. We'll come to you second. All right. What's your name?
Lynette.
Lynette, and you're with?
University of North Dakota.
Perfect, Lynette. All right. What bot have you built?
I built a bot, a student support specialist.
Okay, fantastic. So let's. Yesterday we had a problem with the mic, like it wasn't picking the laptop. Let's try it. Let's hit your voice test, and you can talk to the bot about anything. And let's hear it. Yeah, just hit the voice and let's talk. Or BG, my co-founder is there. He can talk.
Hello. Yes, you can definitely ask me a question. To do with any student services or support you may need. How can I help you today?
I am struggling with my health, and I'm wondering who I should contact with the issues that I'm having.
I'm sorry to hear that you're struggling with your health. It's really important to get the right support. You can reach out to our mental health counseling services for support with your health concerns. They can provide you with the assistance you need. Would you like me to provide you with the contact information for the counseling services? Or is there something specific you'd like to know?
I'm looking for a doctor for physical health.
Thank you for clarifying. Thank you for letting me know. For physical health concerns, you should contact our campus health center, where licensed medical professionals can assist you with your issues. They can provide consultations, treatments, and referrals if needed. Would you like me to provide you with the health center's contact details and hours of
We'll
operation?
take a couple of other bots, but I want to, yeah, so like, what you'll see about this bot, it's not your typical Q&A bot. You build this bot in less than a minute, but it's also prompting you for the next thing. And so if you build the bot the right way, it's actually not going to just say, oh, you asked me for help, here's your help. No, would you like me to take you to the next step? And so an admissions bot, what's the goal? Admissions, enrollment, student success, what's the goal? All the information that I need that makes sure that the students, like, I have early indicators about whether the student's going to be successful going towards that. You have a question?
Isn't that fascinating? What happened? Like the bot talked about mental health, but you didn't say anything about mental health in the question. Right? It went straight to mental health instead of physical health.
What did you ask the bot?
I'm struggling with my health.
How
Well,
was it?
you asked your mental health or health?
No, I just said health.
Okay, and it said mental health. That's fine. I mean, it's not hallucination, but she asked about health and said mental health, and that's fine. You can tweak it. This is a bot in 1 minute. It's not hallucination. It's slightly different angle, right? You can say, okay, no, not mental health, physical health is going to go there. But we have this deployed in production at many schools, and our hallucination rate is less than 1%. And the cool thing about that, you don't see it here, but the way we build these bots is we have a bot that sits on top of the bot that looks for hallucination. We have another bot that looks for FERPA violations. So if the bots below did anything wrong, like one of these bots made a FERPA violation, the FERPA bot will catch that. So it's really a really intricate architecture that we've built, right? You want to try yours, Andy? Yeah. What bot did you build?
I created a career advisory engine.
Okay, all right, let's talk to it.
Hello, I'm Andy, your career advisor. Andy from Connected University Career Services. How can I assist you with your career questions today? May I have your name, please?
Hello, my name is Jeff.
Please tell me your name so I can assist you better.
My name is Jeff. My name is Jeff.
Thank you, Jen.
Okay, so do you have a question for me?
Yes, Jazz. How can I assist you with your career needs today?
I am majoring in art history and philosophy, and I don't know how to get an internship, and all my friends have one.
I completely understand, Jazz. Let's take it step by step. Have you, checked if your department offers any resources or connections for internships?
I did do that, but they weren't very helpful.
I see. Let me take ownership of this. Have you considered attending any upcoming career fairs or workshops to network and find internship opportunities?
I think if I go, I'll be really embarrassed because I don't have any experience and my majors aren't very big.
I understand your concerns, Jazz. Remember, everyone starts somewhere, and career fairs are great for networking and learning. Would you like me to share details about upcoming career fairs or workshops that could help you?
I'm actually afraid of going to the career fair because I have to talk to all these people and I've never done that before.
That's completely normal, Jazz. Many students feel that way. How about we discuss some tips for approaching people at the fair? Would that help you feel more prepared?
That sounds really cool, but let's say we do that. Will people really want to talk to me given my majors?
Absolutely, Jazz. People at career fairs are there to connect and help. Your majors in art history and philosophy can offer unique perspectives. Would you like some tips on how to highlight your strengths?
All right, awesome. Thank you, Andy. So again, couple of things that were different here. So of course, it was a male voice and all of that. Career services. Now, I don't know if you noticed that, but there's also inflection. Like if you talk more about, I'm afraid of going to a career fair, that there's inflection there. But you could also go to the next level and say, okay, can you send some of this information to me on email? And bam, you get an email. We have bots where they're doing simultaneously talking to a student while also SMSing them. If the student says, send me an email and it's a complicated email, I just sent you an SMS. Can you reply back with my email? And then they're also simultaneously guiding them on a web portal. Okay, I see you're on the web portal here, you're logged in. Okay, go there, fill your FAFSA application, do this now. Okay, I see that you submitted something, go next. And we're already live doing a lot of these things. So this is just to kind of let you guys know that, there's a lot of noise around, when you say bots, and it's like a lot of those are doing the wrong thing. But if you can do what you just did in 5 minutes, imagine spending a week of just testing it, prompt engineering it a little bit, and actually getting it to do the right thing, and have these other bots that look for hallucination and FERPA violations and whether it's saying the right thing. Learn from, if you have any, already call history or chat history from your advising team, pump that into the bot. Imagine what a beautiful bot you can build, right? So this is just our way of, helping y'all understand and bust a few of the myths around AI. And this is just the start. We take this to the next level with documents. Like we read documents, and now we have 2 pieces of AI. One is reading transcripts, doing transfer credit analysis, GPA calculations, and then using our communication bots to communicate with students, all in real time. Our fastest customers can read a transcript, do an entire analysis, communicate with the student, and provide scholarships all within 5 minutes. And that's where we're getting to with AI. So what you're seeing is the surface. There's a lot of noise, but give it a few months and we will get there. So I encourage you to think about what that final state looks like. Don't go there yet, don't commit yet. Even with us, like talk to us, but don't commit. Figure out what your final state looks like and where's the balance between human and AI. These bots are capable of saying, oh my God, the student just talked about suicidal tendencies in that case, of mental health, right? Okay, then transfer that to a human immediately. If they need to intimate a phone number, then it'll do that. We have bots that are deployed at, let's say for instance, New York University's bot is our bot. And if there's a student stuck at an airport somewhere internationally and they talk to the bot, it routes that call to a special call center where it's like a student stuck outside at an airport. You got to do something. It's magical what you can do when you combine AI and human together, right? So I encourage you all to think about that. Questions? Yes.
Hi, I'm Juana Mendenhall from Morehouse College. I currently serve as Vice Provost of Academic Innovation and Learning. So this is great. I love the agent piece, but how do we approach it from our privacy or data standpoint at our institutions? What does that look like, as far as the infrastructure part of the institution with our IT department?
That's a great question. Thank you for asking that. The initial days of bots, you have to use an OpenAI logic where it sends data out and data in. A lot of the bots that we build are contained within your infrastructure. So just like you have a CRM where you share your data, or your SIS, right, Illusion, Banner, whichever you'll use, it's contained within your environment. So any piece of AI that you look at should also be contained within. So all this experience, I'll give you an example. So what CRM do you use? You use Salesforce, Slate? You may not.
I don't know about the
Salesforce. So you're a Salesforce customer, for instance. So you could one-click deploy EDMO across your Salesforce through their App Exchange, and all of that data sits within the same Salesforce environment that you already have. So it's not going anywhere outside. So that's how we've built it. We've really taken care of saying, okay, we don't want our customers to log into a separate environment to do all of this. This is for demo purposes. We're doing it outside the box. But most of our customers, Salesforce customers, Their advisors don't even see EDMO anywhere outside. It's all within Salesforce. That answers question. Yes, you had a question.
Is the platform available in other languages?
Yes, we support 200. How many languages do we support? 75, sorry, I said 200. I'm a sales guy. So 75, 75 languages. And most of the usual ones, of course, Spanish, Chinese, we gave a lot of support to, and we're working heavily on that. Yes. Any other questions? I think we have time for maybe one or two more. What's our time? Yeah, almost. 1, 2 minutes, yeah. Any other questions? Good? Did you like, will I get a 10 on 10, 10 star for this or no? Yeah, okay, thank you. Yes?
So I'm Marquise McGee with James Madison University. So my question is, how do you prevent incorrect or misleading AI responses with the bot?
Yeah, great question. Yeah, and this is where bot training comes into picture. So if you look at a bot, there's a few ways you can train this bot. So let's go here. Let's say that. Oh, so one, actually I should show you the knowledge base. You all will like this. So when you close that, okay. These are all live. So you may actually realize, you may look at these questions. Some of you actually asked this question right now. And it's not even a human looking for, hey man, I didn't answer that question properly. It's another piece of AI that actually took some of your questions. I'm sure that's probably your question, a doctor of physical health. And it says, okay, hey, these are connected to campus life, academic programs, priorities high. I need your help. Train me, right? And then all you have to do is to train on any of that topic, go in, upload a file, add a web link, write some content, literally just talk to it, and it's going to train it. So we've taken another step out of what you typically feel about bots, which is I need to audit it. I need to look at every conversation. We put another bot on top of that to do that for you, right? So hopefully that helps, yeah.